Welcome back to News 3 at 4. The sweltering temperatures, they've made it a challenge to spend much time outside. But some of us, we still want to get out and explore the outdoors, and we have a beautiful place to do that. So what can you do to make sure that you stay safe out there? Well, I am joined now by outdoors expert Shawn Gossman. You might recognize him from his social media channel, Hiking with Shawn. Shawn, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
No, it's our pleasure. And what do you do whenever it's this hot out there?
Well, I definitely like getting out. I get out all year long, but when it's this hot, you gotta kind of take extra precautions.
Yeah.
So one thing you want to do is you want to maybe go on a shorter hike, something that's definitely shaded, and you really want to put hydration. Make it an emphasis on the importance of hydration.
Sure, we can put that right at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that there are additional supplies, things that you want to make sure that you keep in mind before you hit the trail out there in these kind of temperatures. I mean, it's dangerously hot out there right now. What are some of those things that we want to make sure to keep in mind while we're out there or planning for a trip?
So it starts with what you wear. You want
Okay.
to wear clothing that wicks moisture, sweat. Hiking related clothing or even fitness clothing.
Okay, sure.
You definitely want to bring more water than you need. Just pack extra water, pack some electrolytes with you, some sort of fuel. Staying fueled, eating snacks and whatnot is just as important as staying hydrated.
Okay.
And bring suntan lotion, sunblock.
So it's just as important the things that you pack and prepare as it is when you're right out there. I mean, you're going to need it right on the spot, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, certain activities that you feel are better during the warmer months versus, not.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find a trail that will lead you to a swimming hole,
Right. Well, those are optimal. Yeah.
a creek to get in. With summer and everything, a lot of ticks are out and everything, so I really try to focus on hiking trails with nice wide paths, shorter trails, Giant City State Park, Ferncliff. You definitely don't want to go on a long hike and, get into a situation where you need help.
Yeah, definitely. Or you need your machete because you've gotten yourself so deep into the bush that you can't get out.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, any ideas for a hot weather emergency kit that somebody might want to build before they get outdoors and do something like this?
Yeah, so electrolyte tablets,
Okay.
you can get them at Walmart and other places. Definitely bring extra water. Get you a little water purifier. One thing I recommend is that you make sure you test it out at home and make sure it works before you use it and
That's
you
a good
understand how to
idea.
use it.
Sure.
And then just some snacks. Yeah.
And during a time like this, I mean, and I think that this will probably be in any kind of extreme or really any time that you're hiking, do you want to make sure that you let somebody know where you're going to be?
100%. Let
Okay.
someone know exactly where you're going to be. Print out a map, circle the area, tell them what time you want to hopefully make it back home, and if you don't, they can contact the authorities.
Well, and that way people know when to be concerned, because sometimes the timing's not right for that. But if you're not home by this time, it's definitely time to make a phone call or two.
Right, for sure.
Well, Shawn, I know that you have lots of tips for folks out there. Is there anything else that you want to add before somebody hits the trails in triple digits?
Definitely take more breaks, hike shorter trails, definitely get outside and enjoy, but just take it a lot easier than you would anytime else.
Okay, don't overexert yourself,
Yeah,
right?
don't overdo it.
Yeah. Well, and your body talks to you. You should
Right.
listen.
Right. Even me, I don't overdo it. Yeah. And I guess I'm some sort of expert at hiking.
Okay, so if we're talking to a hiking expert here, what's the farthest that you would go on a day like this?
On a day like this, I
Yeah.
would probably keep it 3 miles or under, typically about a mile.
Okay.
Really. Yeah.
All right. So try to keep it mile under.
Yeah.
Know your limitations on days like today.
Yeah.
All right. Shawn, thank you so much for coming in. We
Thank you.
appreciate it, and we'll definitely continue to check out your social.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. Well, speaking of the temperatures, let's go ahead and check in on that heat and get a look at our full forecast with meteorologist Jonathan Weaver.